nation. I don't know where he's talking about from. Maybe his village has been going back. My village has not been going backwards. My state, Enugu State, has not been going backwards. A lot of good things are happening in my state. Are happening all over Abuja, everywhere. I know when Nigeria, the capital of Nigeria was Lagos, everything was in chaos. So to say, you cannot move. Go to Abuja, a beautiful city, one of the best cities in Africa right now. You know, this is the reality. Some of the streets in Abuja, right? Some of the streets, if you are there for once, you think you are maybe somewhere in New York. I've seen some streets like that. Just some streets in New York, neat, clean. I mean everything. That's the true situation right now
in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, the capital is like that. Every other state, like I'm talking about, even infrastructure development, and then democracy. For a long time, we've gone through democratic changes. I mean, from one government to the other, without coup d'etats, without intervention of the military. Look at what happened in Egypt, all across Africa and the Middle East. That thing has not happened in Nigeria for many years now, which has never been the case before. So how can you say we are not growing politically? How can you say we are not growing socially, economically? How can you say that? Whereas there are so many universities coming up, so many graduates coming up. I mean, people creating wonderful things. We have best of students right here in Ghana, the best medical student last year in Lagos, Nigerians. I mean, all over the world. Go to US, go to England, everywhere in the world. Nigerians are doing very well, very brilliant set of people. I'm not trying to say that everybody is okay and the governance is the best so far. But I'm trying to say that we are moving forward, we are growing. It doesn't used to be like this 10 years ago. If you say we are not doing badly, it means that you are trying to say that 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it's better than now. How can you say that? Are your eyes closed? Can't you see?
Not with me talk more. You know they look me
no, you see, the point is, you read what is there. You know, there are people that think that
not
way,
with me right
but
now.
they are not being objective. They are not just being objective. That's the point. You understand?
So barrister, no, they are objective at all.
Well, you are saying that. You are saying that. You know, it's from his own point of view. I'm not saying that. Because
if they don't analyzing own, you understand? You know they see well, all the big grammar we drop for grant. You see, you know in jest because you know they see well. Barrister, final word before I open phone line. Already people don't understand. Text 0277-846260, 0277-846260. I will be reading some few texts any moment right now. Okay, yeah, I'm listening to you. Barrister.
It is quite unfortunate that my brother didn't agree with me, because I'm still wondering why he's saying stuff like Abuja is the most beautiful city in Africa. I don't think this should be used as a measure for the standard of living of Nigerians. Because we are not Nigerians will not eat the beauty of Abuja. It's
do you agree that the Abuja is a beautiful city? Do you agree to that? Do you agree to that? You see, our listeners are not seeing, they don't even know Abuja.
I'm telling you today,
they have to tell them how Abuja looks like.
We are talking about the standard of living of Nigeria.
Okay, when we talk
about the state of insecurity in Nigeria.
No, listen,
we are talking about the political rigmarole in Nigeria.
Let's talk about standard of living. Let's talk about standard of living. Are you saying that 20 years ago, 10 years ago, Nigerians were living better than they are living now?
We are telling you today.
Is that what you're trying to say?
We are telling you today.
No, is that what you're telling
to say? We are telling you that the level of corruption in Nigeria.
No, you see, you are jumping from one place to the other.
I'm telling you what are the bases. What are the bases? What are the bases?
Answer my question. Standard of living, has it dropped?
It has dropped. Because there was a time in Nigeria that Anelo State told us that Nigeria has money, but we don't know how to spend the money. Yes.
Excuse me.
That means corruption in Nigeria is growing astronomically every day.
It depends on who is talking, man. It depends on who is talking.
Avenues for corruption are being created every day in Nigeria today.
Do you know, here in Ghana, somewhere in the East Lagos, that's the area I live, okay? There's an area where Nigerians have bought property, the best buildings and property, and they made their money in Nigeria. They invested in Nigeria.
Why are we celebrating wealth? Why are we not celebrating morals?
In Ghana,
we are talking about values and
the highest
morals.
Investors in Ghana. Go and check it. The highest investors in Ghana, far beyond Americans and Japanese.
What is the
Let me show you buildings.
Wow.
So only 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And these policies were made right in Nigeria. So if you are not going forward, some of us are moving forward. That's the point.
Okay,
You understand?
okay.
Yes,
the majority of Nigerians are advancing. Businesses are growing. Technology is growing.
Okay.
The internet, the internet has revolutionized Nigeria.
They can use it.
Every business is moving forward.
Already. People have started sending text messages.
Man, let's say the right things.
Well, somebody said
That's the
that.
truth.
I disagree with you.
Go to my village. If you go to my village, 10, 20 years ago, 10, 20 years ago in my village, if you go there, you see a vast difference right now.
Hello?
Go to my state. Go to other places. Even go to Lagos.
Hello?
Go to Lagos right now.
Yeah, my dear, please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, please. Are you there? Oh my dear, sorry, you are blocking other people's chances. Somebody said, I am Anita from, Atedeka. Is it Atedeka? Let me pick this other call. Hello? Yeah, my dear, welcome to Hot FM, Naija level. What in they are, Chase?
If I understand the two people you have in the street, I go with the one that say Nigeria is growing. Nigeria is better. Everything is house, car, food, everything is cheap. Only that, the only big problem is light. If light is there, then the problem is hello.
All right, sorry, say your line there break a little bit. All right, thank you very much for your call. 0277 84 6260 0277 84 62 60. You can also call 0302 237 422 0302 237 422 0302 254.
I want to know if your program is meant for only Nigerians or anybody can contribute.
No, not for everybody or not for you like that now. You know that now you be assembly woman for Nigeria people in Ghana. So Kosu, oh yeah, Mijo.
Yes. Nigerians are trying. Nigerians are trying. Hello?
Sure.
I school in the I went to school in the I went to school and my police over there, they are not Nigerians. The politician are seriously. So I want to tell them.
All right, thank you very much. For yeah. Let's pick another call. Hello, my dear. Welcome.
Give my contribution.
All right,
hello.
Yeah, Mijo.
You know the thing that that man sitting there saying that Nigeria is living, they are doing well. That's how Africans we are. When he has it, he thinks everybody has it. Like in Ghana here. You see, when people in Ghana, even in Africa, almost 85% people are poor. Only 50 people only 50% of them are rich. So if the person is rich, he thinks everybody is. That's why we are suffering. Because when he thinks he's okay, he thinks everybody is okay. You see, there are lots of Africans that we are suffering. So you shouldn't sit there and say Nigerians are doing well. So I don't know Nigeria. Nigeria is like Ghana. Let me compare Ghana to Nigeria. Like just think that we are all white. There are lots of Ghanaians who are suffering. So if you think the person has it, don't think everybody has it. People are suffering, so that we should all do well, so that we should be equal. Everybody must get the money. Everybody must be equal in this world.
Thank you very much. Hello.
This is my question. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your question. They said, how come Nigerians are coming to school in Ghana if Nigeria is doing well? Well, that's the question there. That one, Barrister, now you go answer that one. I can hear you, my dear. Please, Kosu. Oh, sure. Go ahead, my dear. Go ahead.
Meanwhile, because we are still under one Nigeria as an independent country, but still there is no existence.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, my dear.
People are there about flexibility. So what type of is that? What, like, said and
my dear, welcome to Hot FM Naija level. Who be this? Yeah, my dear, go ahead.
I've been Nigeria 76 football. I've come back now for 30 years now. So last 2 years I went to every church don't come there. The same thing Ghana don't come there. The thing is also don't come there. So left us to handle our get into the House of the Lord that they do something better for our nations. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah, my dear, good evening. Welcome to Hot FM.
All right, let me just respond to some of the calls. Unfortunately, some of the callers have not been to Nigeria for a long time. I can deduce that. That's the truth.
Okay.
Some of them have not even been to Nigeria. Some of them are not even, they don't even know the country called Nigeria. They don't even know. They just say what they hear. Okay. And unfortunately, some people just parade rumors and negative things, which are not right. Okay. If you have not been going to Nigeria, travel to Nigeria, please. Okay. Don't sit there in Ghana here for 2, 3, 4 years and then be saying things that you don't understand. Okay, how can you say 10 years ago is better than now? Who is saying that? How can that be possible?
So they're wrong.
He has not been going to Nigeria. He doesn't go to anywhere. He has not crossed a flower border. That's why he's talking like that. So let me just respond to someone.
Right, please go
now,
ahead.
someone said, why are Nigerians coming to buy houses in Ghana? Nigerians are buying houses everywhere, in the US, everywhere. Everywhere. If you go to Houston right now, I was in Houston for 6 months. There's a part of Houston, Texas, that Nigerians have bought all the houses there. Where? All the houses. They used to be, slave people that live there. Yeah. So they came and removed those people, paid them off. Even so, let me tell you, if you are blessed, just know that you are blessed. Nigeria is a blessed country. We are very intelligent people, set of people anywhere in the world, not Ghana. And then someone is trying to compare Ghana and Nigeria. What do you mean? Wow. Lagos alone is Lagos, just one small state, one of the smallest states in terms of land mass and all that. It's far more than what you have here in terms of population, in terms of everything. You understand? We're talking about 160 something million people. Almost 170 million right now. That's what we're talking about. And we're talking about comparing Nigeria then, 10, 20 years ago and now. That's the point. My point, I'm not saying that everything is okay. We are growing. That's why we're still third world. We're going to second and first world. But the point that we're advancing, don't make it look like, because the contention now is not whether Nigeria is perfect. No, it's about are we advancing? Yes, we are. If you don't know, you have to find out. Now someone talks about, was asking about, illegitimate money. Someone said, Nigerians are buying houses. Where don't you have illegitimate money in the world? There are bad people everywhere. What of drug money in Ghana? What of drug money in America? What of America that, I'm sorry to say that, but this is world politics. Okay, everybody, Italians, they know how they make their own money. Wow. Some people are bad, no matter where they are. It doesn't matter whether they're Nigerians or Ghanaians or Americans or Italians. They are negative-minded people. They can do anything to make money. So don't use that to judge a whole nation, because there are also credible people over there. Are you trying to say all Nigerians make illegitimate money? Are you trying to say that all Ghanaians carry drug money to get money by drugs? You cannot say that. That is wrong. You cannot put everybody in one basket.
I beg you. Somebody is seriously on me. Hello. Yeah, my dear, you're seriously on me. Please, you should be my final caller now. Yeah, drop it and then we wrap up for this segment. Oh yeah, I'm listening.
I was in France a few months back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I went from France to Amsterdam. Then from Amsterdam back to France. Flight to Lagos. When I was in France, I saw a lot of Nigerians at the train station begging for money. So those are not part of the Nigerians he's talking about. The houses.
There are people begging money everywhere. There are people begging money everywhere. Every Americans are begging money.
Because I'm a black man, they approached me. I discovered that these guys are Nigeria. I even have to help them. But do you know the amazing thing? When I go to Lagos, Muritala Mohammed Airport, from there to my residence, I was attacked by an armed robber. My luggage was stolen from me. Wow. That is the Nigeria we are talking about. That is the insecurity we are talking about. So what is that man talking there? We know Nigeria is a great nation. We know. No,
Nigeria is not a great nation. Nigeria is a poor nation. Nigeria is an illiterate nation. Nigeria is a wicked nation. That's the kind of Nigeria you have.
It's okay. Take it easy.
There are poor people everywhere. There are beggars everywhere. Even in Nigeria, there are people begging. Okay, the person begging, am I on air, please?
Oh, you are right.
Yes. Now, the people begging you in Amsterdam, how did they get to Amsterdam? If they are begging you money in Amsterdam, how did they get to Amsterdam? Did they fly without buy the ticket?
Your argument is baseless because you cannot back it up with
Don't say that.
These are the witnesses are telling us. It's like you are bringing your witnesses to court and they're coming to substantiate your facts.
Do you know that there are Americans and Chinese people
are telling you that Nigeria is not good, but you are single-handedly in your own parochial.
No, Nigeria is not good for you. Because the point is that there are Americans that are begging. There are Chinese that are begging. In this country, Chinese people, they live like China and go to Ghana and beg in Ghana. Chinese are begging me here. What are you trying to tell me? Chinese are begging in Ghana. Japanese are begging. It depends on the people.
You continue to deceive.
Are you begging?
You are deceiving the intelligence of Nigeria.
It means you are begging. It means you are begging. You are also part of them begging.
We are talking that things are not done the right way.
Don't say that.
That's what we are talking about.
Who is doing the right thing?
Things are not doing.
And what you even do is the wrong thing.
It is not wrong.
It's very wrong. Because you are not obsessed with the situation. You are not obsessed with the situation. No, that's totally wrong. Because every nation begs. There's a group of people that begs in every nation. Can't tell me Nigerians are begging.
Please go ahead.
Go to you and go to other places. People beg.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead. We are the final caller. Please go ahead.
Oga, take time. Take time.
Which Oga?
Take time. Because within Nigeria, we don't want to go on inside Nigeria. Within Nigeria, I mean, they take permission. Now they take for good. Why can't we live in Ghana here? Now they take for good. I know what they go on with this. If they talk, let them talk. Let them talk. Okay, make we talk.
Talk now.
Beg you guys already.
Solo.
Solo.
Yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead and wrap up. Let's wrap up with this segment.
And all those things that you have to iron that shit out before they will come out. This political issue, the people around me.
What of Al-Qaeda? What of the one in Kenya? What of the one in Bali? You don't make it look like a Nigerian issue.
Hello?
It's not a Nigerian issue.
Yeah, my dear.
It's a world issue.
Welcome, please, to Hot FM. Go ahead.
There's some issue that Sudan has never seen peace. Sudan.
Your mother is there. Please, we are listening to the program. And the way he's asking the question, he said that he's so angry that he's even insulting being opponent. But we are not comparing Nigeria to Ghana. What you are doing, we are all learning. But the way he's angry and he's insulting it, it is not right. Why should we bring such a person to the program? Oh, no. Please. You are insulting us. Why are you insulting us? Please, if you do that, you know it.
Who is S? Who is S?
I beg you, my dear. Take it easy. Everybody easy. Take it easy.
Why are you talking like that to her? You think you are on radio and people are listening.
Thank you very much, my dear. It is well. All right, I think we should be wrapping up here. Let me read some few text messages. We are just looking at the fact, should we celebrate the 25th or 23rd anniversary? Is Naija doing well or not doing well? That was the topic where we did talk. You know, it not be fight. Somebody said Naija can never be compared to Ghana, to where? Nowhere. We are not doing comparison today. Listeners, please don't do that. Don't go that way at all. It's not comparison at all. We're just looking at inside Nigeria. Are we doing well? Should we celebrate? When we celebrate, what should we do? Okay, final words to my guests for this segment, and then maybe I move to the solution moment segment. All right, let's go. Yeah, Barrister, you ready? Before Dr. Oche? All right, somebody to go to be careful. And he's giving the warning to two of you at once.
It is very, very unfortunate that that my brother Mr. Uche is being economical with the truth, because it is a fundamental fact and it is crystal clear that things are not well in Nigeria. It is clear that Nigeria is in a stagnant situation. It is clear that Nigerians are crying because what is happening in Nigeria today is sorrowful. It is pitiable. People are not happy with the system. The current leadership in Nigeria are not impressing the people. They are not doing the people. When Jonathan came to ask for our votes, he promised us a lot of things. Nigerians are not angry today because there was no consensus, or because there was no consensus between our leaders and the people. When Jonathan was campaigning, he promised Nigerians a lot of things, but today, none of this thing has been achieved. Nigerians are so sad today that corruption today in Nigeria has gone into an astronomical state that Nigerians cannot even imagine themselves. Today, Nigeria is losing more crude to theft and bunkering than before. That's why I'm surprised that you're saying Nigerians 10 years ago was better than today. It is impossible, because today what Nigeria is experiencing a state of lawlessness, a state of indiscipline. Today, it is only in Nigeria that several governors that they can walk out on the president. It shows that something is wrong with Nigeria. So I feel bad and I cry inside when you say today Nigeria is growing. Nigeria is not growing, but Nigeria is backpedaling. Because Nigeria is supposed to move forward. What Nigerians are expecting today is not what is happening. That is why they say Nigeria is crying. So it is not that because somebody is against somebody. We are being objective, and we are trying to deal with facts here. So when you are making your argument, you must be when you are marshalling your points, you must be concise and you must be precise. You only say Abuja is beautiful. Why are you? Who is Abuja? Is it an isolated area? Is it an isolated geography?
I can tell you
people are living in Abuja.
I will tell you the cities.
I
don't know where you come from, but
if you are building a mansion for corpses to live or what, when you are building Abuja, you are building Abuja for people. You are building Abuja for Nigeria. But today, the people you are building Abuja for are saying they are not happy. They are saying that that they are not going to eat the buildings. They are not going to eat the streets and the roads that you are building. The corruption in Nigeria today cannot be compared to anybody. Right, cannot be compared to any nation in the world. Nigerian corruption is in a state of disrepair, because those who are supposed to correct these illegalities are those who are encouraging the illegalities. It is only in Nigeria that the bride of your president will put $5 million in the aircraft and take it abroad. These things are only happening in Nigeria. It's only in Nigeria that the governor of a state will charter aircraft and put his family there and take them abroad. It is only in Nigeria today that honorables and senators are buying jets as if they are buying bicycles. It is only in Nigeria today that power supply in Nigeria today cannot be compared again, because from 10 years ago, if you look at power supply in Nigeria 10 years ago, you cannot compare it to what is happening today. So there's no basis for your argument that Nigeria is growing. I believe you should be part of those who are supposed to be asking questions, who are supposed to be asking fundamental questions, not just questions. Because I don't believe a Nigerian who has passion and love for that country will say Nigeria is growing. Because what is happening today in Nigeria is what nobody expects that Nigeria will be in this state at this point in time. Okay. Yes, because today people like Garifa and me, they die crying for Nigeria. They died. Many people have died trying to say Nigeria must change. But today Nigeria remains in the same sorrowful state. So it is irresponsive, it is irresponsible, and it is unpatriotic for you to say Nigeria is growing.
All right, thank you very much, Barrister Tunde. Dr.
Tunde, my brother, I totally disagree with you. Okay. You know, it depends on your perspective. Very unfortunately, but I'm not the kind of person that just want to say things because others are saying. Okay. I like to look at the facts. Okay. I've said before, I'm not talking about that. I am not saying that Nigeria is the best country right now. But when you look at progress, whether we're making the necessary progress in all sectors, yes, we are. That is the point. It is undeniable. And then some of the people that call and say that I'm comparing, we are not even comparing. If you want to compare, then there should be a platform for comparison. We are not comparing Nigeria with any nation, with either Ghana, China. I mentioned China, I mentioned US, I mentioned UK and Amsterdam and other places. So it's not about Ghana or Nigeria. That we are not talking about comparison here. But then the point is, somebody talked about, you're talking about unemployment. Unemployment. Do you expect government? There's no nation in the world that goes forward where government provides all the jobs. Why do people go to school? These are the fundamental issues I have with people. Okay. Why should somebody go to university and come back and carry file, go around for 2 years looking for a job? Who will create the job for you? Go to America. America is a totally capitalist country. How many jobs does the government create? Obama, one of the problems he has is they say unemployment everywhere. Okay. Even America, #1 nation in the whole world, they have the same problem of unemployment. Insecurity, the same. Everywhere. So why are you making it look like it's a Nigerian factor? Okay. You understand? Okay. Now, when we say Nigeria, who is Nigeria? Everyone say Nigeria. Who is Nigeria? You are Nigeria, I'm Nigeria. We are Nigerians. We are the one responsible. We are the one that should do the right thing. You that is saying this. If you go there now, you will not behave like a civilized person. Because that's why the policeman will be there. Because you drive by the shoulders of the road. Is it the president that will come and drive by the shoulders of the road? You will go and drive by the shoulders of the road. But you don't do that in Ghana. You don't do it in other countries. And you say Nigeria is bad. But whereas you are the ones doing that. And it's people that think like this. That's my problem. People that think and talk like this, they are the ones that cause the problem. They are not civilized. They are the ones that talk. The same people that talk like that, they go and then they mess the system up, and then they come and then begin to say rubbish. Unfortunately to say that. Yes, the point is, if you don't say things like that, you say, have you changed? Look at even your mindset. Wow. Your mindset about your own nation. Wow. Starting from your mindset.
What is leadership? What is leadership by example?
I did not.
What is leadership by example? I know it. I did not interject. I'm just giving you a point. I want you to add it to answer.
Listen to
why is Nigeria?
Leadership by.
Why is leadership? Why do you say leadership by example?
So you're talking about. The problem is that you're talking about
leaders.
I'm wrapping up. You say about leaders. Yes, it's talking about leaders.
Now,